Hey, my name is Cierra-Prompt. I go to Algonquin College and I'm in the Autism and Behavioral Science graduate program. Tonight we're going to be looking at using the correct most to least prompt/prompt fading strategy, and that's going to be the target skill for the mediator. Our sample skill that we're going to be looking at will be motor imitation of drinking from a cup. So the SD will be do this, and the learner will be expected to drink from the cup by taking one or both of their hands, putting them around the cup, and then assuming a drinking motion. So basically, the mediator target skill that we're going to be looking at is based on what the learner's behavioral response is to the SD. The mediator will have to be able to recognize the response and then assume the correct prompt, which will either be a full physical prompt, partial physical prompt, gestural prompt, or verbal prompt. And they'll have 2 chances in the video to practice the skill. Alright, so for tonight, we have Adam that's going to act as the mediator for the video, and Martin is going to act as the kid, so they're going to help me out tonight. Alright, so the first event we're going to do is a full physical prompt. So it's going to look something like this. Do this. The learner's not doing anything, so I'm going to reissue the SD. Do this. And then we're going to fully physical prompt him to take his hands on the cup and assume the drinking motion. Just like that. Alright, so event number 2 is partial physical prompt. So you're going to do the same SD. So, do this. So you see the learner is sort of engaged, but he's not really assuming the drinking motion. So you're going to reissue the SD, do this. And then he has one hand on it right now, so I'm going to kind of partially physical prompt him to take the other hand around the cup and assume the drinking motion like this. And that's everything. Event number 3 is gestural prompt. So you're going to do the same SD again. So like this. Do this. So this time the learner picked up the cup with both hands, but he looks a little bit confused. So you're going to reissue the SD, do this, and this time you're going to give a gestural prompt. And then from getting the gesture, he knows that he has to sip from the drinking cup, and then he can bring it down, just like that. All right, so event number 4 is verbal prompt, or in other words, this would be when the learner gets an independent response. So you're going to give the same SD, do this, and this time the learner is going to do it independently. Just like that. So Adam, do you feel like you sort of got the hang of things so far?
So far, so good.
Alright, okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to practice doing the skill on me now. So based on what we just saw, you're going to try to get me to do the correct response.
Okay. Do this. Do this.
Good. Good reissuing SD.
And then I'll do a full physical prompt.
Right. Full physical prompt.
And then back down.
Yeah.
Good job.
Which was excellent because you first recognized that I didn't do anything within 3 seconds. So you knew you had to reissue the SD, which was good. And then because I wasn't doing anything, you fully physical prompted me to do it, which is exactly what I did. So good job.
Thank you.
High five. Alright, Adam, so now that you've had a chance to practice on me as the instructor, you're now going to get a chance to practice on Martin, who's acting in as the kid this evening. So basically, you're going to issue the same SD, and based on what his behavioral response is, you're going to have to assume the correct most to least fading strategy in terms of using the correct prompt.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to take notes on how you do.
Okay. Do this. Do this.
Good reissuing SD.
Good job.
All right.
Good job.
And do you remember what type of prompt that was there?
A partial physical prompt.
Correct. That's good. So you reissued the SD, which was correct, and you gave a partial physical prompt, which was excellent. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned something tonight, and if anything, I hope you learned more about the most to least prompt/prompt fading strategies. Have a wonderful evening.